You want to be realistic with your filters. And this is particularly common these days for young women, where they feel that the guy has to be 6'5", make at least 100K a year, be at least an 8 out of 10 in terms of physical attractiveness, and then a bunch of other things like he also needs to like me, needs to be single, etc. What is extremely good practice for most people, to be realistic with your standards, is to just look at the amount of individuals or the percentage of the population that remains after you set your deal-breaker criteria. For example, if you insist on a guy that's in the top 10% of height, the top 10% of income, and the top 10% of physical attractiveness, then just based on those filters alone, you are looking for 1 in 1,000 men. Then you're not even looking for the fact that they have to be single, they have to like you, they have to be in your age category, you need some broad overlap in long-term life goals, child preferences, all of those types of things. By that time, you might actually be looking at something like 1 in a million men. Research has found that women and men typically go for the highest value profiles they can find without any regard for their own social desirability. Whereas research clearly shows that if you look for people that are more in line with your mate value, and yes, you do have something like a mate value, and this can be objectively quantified and estimated even, relationship outcomes are much more likely to be successful. If you're an average guy with an average personality, average income, average height, you go up to Shakira, Beyonce, and Jennifer Lopez, and they'll reject you, and then you complain, all of the women reject me, what am I to do? Well, what you should do is lower your standards.